I would like to know that where are you from?
I'm from the state of Chhattisgarh. I live in the town of Bhilai. And what about you?
Uh, I belong to Uttar Pradesh and I'm staying here at the Kanpur.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So would you like to tell me about yourself?
Thanks for giving me this opportunity. Well, my name is Amansi Bajpayee, and in fact, last year I completed my Master of Arts from the subject of English Literature and then an Anglo Mahavidyalaya University at the Kanpur. And now I'm just doing a job like a trainer of the English trainer. I'm just teaching a student of the English trainer who just want to learn English.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, now let me tell you something about myself. As you know, my name is Arundhati I'm 13 years old right now. I study in grade 8th and I live in Bhilai. I already told that. And my hobbies would be reading books and painting.
Wow, that's good. Actually, your age is not elder. That's why I'm just when I'm watching your video, I just started, wow, what's the English of yours?
Thank you.
I just want to know that is any background of the English. I mean, you just study of the English medium school.
Yeah, I study in an English medium school.
Okay, so all students are average. Yeah, you are much better than.
I feel like in theoretical grammar, I mean, in the exams when we have to write the theory of grammar, then everyone is okay, they're good. But when it comes to spoken English, I feel like I am a little better than the others because we
Okay.
don't really talk in English at school. So we don't have a practice at school for spoken English. So that's why.
Yeah, actually, I have watched really lot of videos for the conference. So that's why I'm excited to just making a video with you. Okay, so tell me which topics we have to just improve our English for our audience.
I couldn't get it. Could you just repeat that?
Yeah, I'm saying which topic we have to do this for our improving our English.
I feel like we should focus a little bit on improving our grammar so that we just know the basic grammar, like nouns, verbs, and especially I would say active passive voice and verbs like would and could, modal verbs, and all these things are important because then you'll be able to form your sentences properly. And then I feel like speaking on some topics would be better because then you'll be able to improve your spoken English. And I feel like we don't really need to learn very deep and very complicated grammar. We just need the basic things and we have to practice spoken English. And you know what? When I started learning spoken English, I did this one thing that I used to take one topic, like a very small topic, let's say my laptop or my school. Then I used to speak on that topic for 2 to 3 minutes, and that would improve my spoken English. So these are the things that I did, and I also think that reading is a good way to improve your
Yeah,
English.
yeah. Echo. What's the vocab power? How is
Hmm.
the role of the vocab?
I think reading, because when you read, you get many new words, and then you'll be able to understand that what is the meaning of the word and how to use that word in a sentence. So reading can help a lot.
Yeah. As like a lot of people are here, they are unable to understand what they are reading on that time. So, how can we start their journey of the English? Because everybody just wants to learn a English, but and the how, that is the question rise up to every mind. How? So that is the question. How can we start? What is our first step?
So English is not an overnight journey. We need to take a little time. We need to
Yeah,
spend our time on this. And we just need to start from the basics. Like if you want to read a book, if you want to start reading an English book, then you should take a children's book, a fairy tale or something like that, that is made for children. Because if you're not a native speaker of English, you do not know anything of English. You're like a child in the sense of English, right?
yeah,
So you
yeah,
can start reading from children's books. So that will help you improve your reading skills. I think that is a good way.
yeah. As my point of view, as a moral story book, like
Yeah,
standard of the fourth and the fifth standard class, we can just learn that. Uh,
yeah. And what are your opinions on this topic? How should people start learning English?
I think if people really want to just become a fluent, then they just fix their target. If anyone target has a fix, because if you have a target, what's your target to achieving that goal? So I think that the situations giving a lot of help for
Hmm.
getting the target. So I think you have to just find your target, what's your level, and everybody knows that what's my level. So
Hmm.
just start your level, because nobody can suggest you just you have to do this, you have to do that. But if you know that what's my level and how can we just become a fluent, then you just doing a your impact, you doing a your well. So that things like it's my point of view, that is okay for everyone. Just use their words and power. And as you mentioned, the reading power, that's very good, because before some time we are unable to just read that, we are unable to get the point, what is the means of that point. So we
Yeah.
just first we know that, yeah, we have to just learn the topic, and we just take out the meaning of that meanings, what the lines are saying. So
Yeah.
is my point of view, that's very important for us.
Hmm. I totally agree with that.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
making a like a goal that you want to achieve, then you're able to visualize that what you
yeah.
have to do in order to achieve that goal. So that's a good way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the vocabulary power is also very important, because in this time we all are using a very beautiful idioms in our conversation. So
Hmm.
I think vocab power is also gives a lot of impact to the lot of people. So we have to just use a different types of book of the daily conversation.
Hmm. Yeah. But you know, the one thing with vocabulary and idioms is that non-native speakers are sometimes get confused that if it's an idiomatic expression or if they actually mean it. Like
Yeah,
let's say that let's take an idiom that it's raining cats and dogs. So if you're a
yeah,
really beginner in English, you do not know anything about English, then you might think that it is actually raining cats and dogs from the
yeah.
sky.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, that scene also happened with me when I'm just asked to someone what is the meaning of the dog, dog, dog.
Hmm,
Everybody knows that the means of a dog it's called to kutta. But do
hmm.
you have remember the when another way of the dog? Do you have any another words?
I can't remember anything.
Yeah, actually, the means of the dog have a three purpose. One thing is a noun, and one thing is a adjective, and one is a verb. If we're talking about the noun, that is the means of the kutta.
Yeah,
If we're talking about the adjective, that is the means of nafrat. And we're talking about the verb, that is the means of the picha karna. So that is three different way of the dog. So when I'm just asking to anyone, everybody has to go to confuse it. What is the, yeah, that is the real. Then they find to the Google. Yeah, absolutely, this is the real. So that is a dog, the purpose. So the means of the dog, picha karna, grana karna, and a lot of things are happen. And as the same meaning of the belong to the category of the cat. What is the means of the cat? Everybody knows that that cat means it's a billy, but
yeah.
that's called animal vocab. But if we're talking about the cat means a dangerous women is also.
Oh,
Mhm.
this is a new information to me. I learned it today with you. That's great.
Yeah, we can say that. So that there's a lot of it's talking about because I am just teaching of my students, and I have a lot of words to teach them. So that gives you a lot of help also.
Hmm.
Uh, okay, so which standard you are?
I'm in eighth standard.
Wow. Um, okay, so is there a lot of your parents just making a video of the YouTube?
Yeah, they know it. Yeah.
Okay, because they also feel proud to you.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what's about your friend journey?
Hmm. So you're asking in the sense of English or just general?
Then if you're talking about the English, that is also okay.
Okay, so I think that my friends they do not really focus on spoken English, but I feel like I have had some influence on them now, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Because when a lot of people just watch you, then they said, "Oh, yeah, I can also speak in English."
Yeah. Hmm. So there is this friend of mine who always talks in English in school because she's South Indian and she's not really comfortable in Hindi. So I think she has also helped me a lot in spoken English.
Okay, so what's your native language?
It's Hindi.
It's Hindi. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. So you are aware of the Hindi also.
Yeah.
Okay, Hindi and the English and another language, you know that?
Yeah, I know Bengali as well, a little bit.
Okay, okay, okay.
Hmm. So,
Okay.
what are the languages
Yeah.
that you know?
Sorry.
What are the languages that you know?
I'm just know that only two language, Hindi and the English. And if you
Hmm.
talk about English, that is also I know that English. Everybody knows that the language of the English. But
Yeah.
if you're talking about the, I think you don't hear about the language stenography.
No, I've never heard of it.
That is a coding language. That is a
Oh,
coding language. We can just understand for the writing language. We just write something, then we can understand. It's not a spoken language. This is a written something a language. The coding
okay.
language. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Is
anything
there?
else you would
Yeah.
like to ask?
I think that is enough. And do you want to ask anything?
No, I don't have anything on my mind right now.
Okay. 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 So can we cut the session right now?
Yeah, it was great talking with you.
Okay. Thank you for joining me.
You're welcome. I was really glad I could have a conversation with you.
I'm also because I'm very eager for this because I'm just sending a lot of emails to you.
Yeah.
That's just yeah. I'm very eager for this. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.
Yeah, bye bye.
Okay.